Dear students, welcome to my lesson today. Today we are going to study modal verbs. The modal verbs are very necessary in our day-to-day life. So first of all, we should know why do we use modal verb and where we use this modal verb and what is the significance of this verb. So earlier I discussed with you based on several verbs, that is different type of verbs. I think I have explained and I gave the chance to understand the different type of verbs. Earlier I explained regular verbs and irregular verbs. So that is verb patterns. But today I would like to discuss with you modal verbs. So in your communicative skills and your writing skills, you have to use the modal verbs. Actually, without having these modal verbs, you can't make the proper communication with your friends or with others. So that's why I have brought the modal verbs. Now you look at the board. That is modal verb. The heading is there. M-O-D-A-L-V-E-R-B. So modal verbs. These modal verbs helps us to find out ability and importance of the facts, especially the respectable speaking skills and requests from others and ability. So those are considered under these modal verbs. So first of all, we want to see what are the significant part in the modal verbs. So today's part, the modal verbs, we are going to see the significant. So first one, modals are called, so modals, that is a plural, modals are called, so modal verbs, I consider the modal verbs. And second thing, modal auxiliary verbs. And third thing, modal auxiliaries. So when you write your part or when you discuss with others, you want to consider modal verbs, modal auxiliary verbs and modal auxiliaries. Those are grammatical part. I like to bring out the chance where we use and how can we use the modal verb. Now you can see, I like to bring out the chance to understand the structure. The structure will help you to create beautiful sentence. Now you can see, look at the board. Okay dear student, first of all, before that, so characteristic of modal verbs. There are some characteristics in modal verbs. So we can see what are the characteristics. So characteristic mean in Tamil பண்புகள். So there are some characteristics in these modal verbs. So when we understand the characteristic based on this modal verb, in the future we can use the modal verbs in our day-to-day communicative skills. So that I have brought the chance to understand the characteristic and the modal verbs. Clear? Okay. So first one, the first one is given on the board. They never change their form. Actually, dear students, very necessary here. These modal verb cannot be changed. Never change their form. The form will not be changed. Will not be changed. So that is considered the pure sentence without the changing the word. That is a form. The not changing the form. I like to bring out some example. So when you see the example, you can understand whether the form is changing or not. Clear? Later I will provide you. Now you see that second one. Here, dear students, we can't add S, ed and ing. So I like to bring out the modal verbs. From this modal verb, when you see the modal verbs, so with the modal verbs, we can't add S, ed or ing. For an example, I can bring out the idea for you. Now you can see. I can bring out the modal verb here. I can bring out the idea. Now you can see. Can. So can is a modal verb. This can will not be added. This word will not be added. S. S will not be added. Or ed or ing. So dear students, you should understand this modal verb will not be accepted ed, s, ed and ing form. So we can't read and we can't get a sense of meaning based on this modal verb. So that the condition, the rule, we can't add s, ed and ing. That's why I have brought the skill for you. Okay, the next one. Next session, now you see. Okay. They are used to indicate modality to express. So this is very, very important. When you see this matter, you want to see. So they are used to indicate modality to express. So those modal verbs have contained those things such as certainly, possibility, willingness, obligation, necessity and ability. So those sense of meaning, the characteristics are available under these modal verbs. So certainly, நிச்சயமாக, possibility, சாத்தியமாக, willingness, விருப்பமான ஆக, obligation, வழங்கக்கூடியதாக இருக்கிறது, necessity, அவசியமாக இருப்பது, ability, திறமை. So those actual characteristics have been contained based on modal verbs. So when we write the modal verbs or sentence, we want to consider those things. That's why I have brought the idea. So don't worry, dear students. So when you have those things, automatically you can understand what is the meaning or sense of meaning available in a sentence or in a paragraph. Clear? The next thing we can see. Okay, for a long time I explain what are the characteristics of modal verbs and where we use, why do we use, and when can we use. So those, after understanding those introduction part, here I have brought the principal English modal verbs. The principal English modal verbs. So there are very important words available in my hand. First of all, you can see, then I will explain. Okay, first one, dear student, can. Can mean mudiyum. Can mean mudiyum. Good. Next one. Could. Could mean mudindadu. Next one, may. So may ஒரு விஷயத்தை செய்யலாம். So that is based on situation. So next one, might. The past tense of may is might. So must mean MUST, must mean katayam. And next one, shall. That is based on future. And next one, should. Should is past tense of shall. And next one, you know well, will. That is the future form. The last thing, would. Would is past tense of will. So you can count what are the modal verbs available on the board. Can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, and would. So have you got it? So using those modal verbs, you are going to make beautiful sentence. So I like to bring out the chance to arrange, to construct the sentence through these modal verbs. So these modal verbs, the sense of modal verbs will help you to make your communication skills with others. Okay, now you can see, look at the board. So first one, dear student, among them, from those modal verbs, today I have got the chance to explain you can. C-A-N, can. So can you say me, what do you understand from can? Can you say the meaning of can? Very good. Can mean mudiyum. So our possibility, our mudiyum, can. So before, when we use this can, we want to make the construction. What is the first thing, second thing, and third matters. So using this can, we can make very wonderful sentence. I have brought the idea. You can see. So this can, the modal verb of can, have contained three important parts. So ability, permission, possibility. Ability. So what is the ability we have? You have, they have. What are the abilities? So some person, one or two person can have only one or two ability. But many of us in the world, there are different and a lot of ability in their life. So ability mean their movement and their own activities. They can do in their own, and they can show their colors. So that's why ability can be contained based on can. So ability in Tamil, thiramai. So first one, I have given one sentence based on ability. You can see I can swim. On the board the sentence is there. I can swim. என்னால் நீந்த முடியும். Ability. So under this ability I have created one sentence. I can swim. என்னால் நீந்த முடியும். That is my ability. என்னுடைய திறமை. So you can't do. Only I can swim. So my ability. Okay. That's why ability can be used under this modal verb can. So that's why I have created the sentence based on ability. Okay, second thing, permission. So when we get the permission from others, we have to use can. From grade 2 or 3 classroom, those words that can as a modal verb can be used there. For an example, some students can say, may I, okay, can I go to out, sir? They are saying. That's why I have heard that sentence there. Here also the ability is there. Permission. Permission is there. Permission mean in Tamil anumadi. So when we take the permission from others, we want to use permission. We can use the can also. The sentence is there. Can I use your bike? Can I use your bike? உம்முடைய பைக்கை நான் யூஸ் பண்ணலாமா? That's why the permission is there. So he expects the permission from others. உம்முடைய பைக்கை நான் யூஸ் பண்ணலாமா? So that is a permission. He is expecting permission through his question using with can. That's why the first letter is capital. Can I use your bike? Question mark also there. The third one, third sentence, third word, possibility. சாத்தியப்படக்கூடிய விடயம் in Tamil. So possibility, so our possibility, what? We have lot of possibilities. Everyone has the possibility. But we never use that possibility because we have fears. We are withdrawing everything. We don't touch the powerful thing because of our inner feeling, cultural values, modernization. Everything has been struggled into our mind. So possibility is considered. Smoking can, so you can see the sentence, smoking can cause cancer. So that is a possibility. Okay, without having the smoking, we can live for a long time. But when we take smoking, that is a difficult. So smoking can cause cancer. That is a possibility. Reason is there. So that I have brought this beautiful sentence for your understanding. First thing, you want to know the construction of the sentence, and second thing, you want to bring out what is the sentence making with can. There are 3 things available. I have brought the idea. Under those 3 things, you have to create the sentence. So ability, permission, possibility. Actually, dear students, okay, I have brought every sentence for the example. So you can understand, and you want to create many sentences using these three patterns of the sense. So before explaining, before giving my grammar task, I explain where we use, why do we use, when we use. So those three things will give the answers for you. Now I am going to come to the point. You are going to understand how can we promote the sentence. Clear, dear students? Have you got it? Okay. Now you see, I am going to bring out the sentence. Before that, I like to bring out what is the structure. The structure will help you to make perfected sentence. Let's see. Look at the board. Okay, dear students, now you see, look at the board. Sentence structure. வசனத்தினுடைய அமைப்பு. Under this sentence structure, we have to arrange. We want to consider what are the things available to make the sentence using with can. That is modal verb, using with modal verb. The modal verb will help to make this type of sentence. Okay, there are some modal verbs available. I have brought all the verbs, but here only using only one word, one modal verb, making the sentence here. Now you can see, look at the board, dear students. First one, when we make the sentence, we can make first one subject. Earlier I explained, when we study the grammar task, tenses, we brought the same thing. First one, we have written subject. Like this, the subject is first thing. Following the subject, we want to write can. And later, we can write present tense verb. That is verb 1. So three things are very necessary. Subject, immediately you want to write can modal verb, and then you can write present tense verb. So if you consider this thing, you can make perfected sentence. That's why I have created. Clear? That's all. Now you see, under this structure, what are sentences available there? Okay, now you see. Okay, from this structure, arrangement, we are making many sentences. So first you can see, dear students, subject has been written by me here. First, I, we, you, they, he, she, it. You know, there are 7 subjects. So those all subject have contained modal verb. The second thing, as I said earlier, subject plus modal verb. That's why subject has been written. Then modal verb can also has been given here. Now I can indicate the sentence here. Here, dear students, first thing, subject also here. Second, modal verb will be written here. And third, verb 1, present tense verb can be written like this: play, run, write, buy, draw, fight, cook. So first thing, as I said earlier, I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Then all the subject will expect can. Following the modal verb can, we want to write verb. Those verbs has been written by me here. So I can make the sentence here. First one, I can play. I can play. The meaning in Tamil, என்னால் விளையாட முடியும். I can play. Understand? Don't worry. You can write the sentence like this. So sentence can be written like this: I can play. என்னால் விளையாட முடியும். That is the thing. என்னால் விளையாட முடியும். In sentence, in Tamil. The second sentence also, so we can make using with subject I, we can make 1, 2, play, run, write, buy, draw, fight, cook. 7 verbs. Okay, we can make 7 sentences also for the subject I. For you can see, I can prove here. I can play. என்னால் விளையாட முடியும். I can run. என்னால் ஓட முடியும். I can write. என்னால் எழுத முடியும். I can buy. என்னால் வாங்க முடியும். I can draw. என்னால் எழுத முடியும். Then I can fight. என்னால் சண்டை செய்ய முடியும். Then I can cook. என்னால் சமைக்க முடியும். So using the subject I can make the sentence. There are 7 sentences available through using with I and can. And then the second sentence also, so when you have free time you can write it. So this is the first one. First one is done for you. I have written the first one. The second sentence you can make it. We, நாங்கள். We can play. எங்களால் விளையாட முடியும். We can run. எங்களால் ஓட முடியும். We can write. எங்களால் எழுத முடியும். We can buy. எங்களால் வாங்க முடியும். We can draw. எங்களால் வரைய முடியும். We can fight. எங்களால் சண்டை செய்ய முடியும். We can cook. எங்களால் சமைக்க முடியும். Dear students, is it very beauty and also it is easy, more easy for you. That's why today's part, this easy English it is very necessary for, especially for our slow learners. The second, next one, third, you mean நீ அல்ல நீங்கள். So you can play. உன்னால் விளையாட முடியும். You can run. உன்னால் ஓட முடியும். You can write. உன்னால் எழுத முடியும் அல்லது உங்களால் எழுத முடியும். You can buy. உங்களால் வாங்க முடியும் அல்ல உன்னால் வாங்க முடியும். You can draw. உன்னால் வரைய முடியும் அல்ல உங்களால் வரைய முடியும். You can fight. உங்களால் சண்டை செய்ய முடியும். You can cook. உங்களால் சமைக்க முடியும் அல்ல உன்னால் சமைக்க முடியும். So that is the third sentence also, third type of sentence also given by me here. The third, next one, they, அவர்கள். they can play, அவர்களால் விளையாட முடியும். they can run, அவர்களால் ஓட முடியும். they can write, அவர்களால் எழுத முடியும். they can buy, அவர்களால் வாங்க முடியும். they can draw, அவர்களால் வரைய முடியும். they can fight, சண்டை செய்ய முடியும். they can cook, சமைக்க முடியும். and dear students, he mean அவன். he can play, he can play, அவனால் விளையாட முடியும். he can run, அவனால் ஓட முடியும். he can write, அவனால் எழுத முடியும். he can buy, வாங்க முடியும். he can draw, அவனால் வரைய முடியும். he can fight, அவனால் சண்டை செய்ய முடியும். he can cook, அவனால் சமைக்க முடியும். so in this way she also can be made to make the beautiful sentence here, like the former sentence. and it also like this, it can play, அதுவால் விளையாட முடியும். so it can run, it can write, it can buy, it can draw, it can fight, it can cook. so dear students, from my approach, you have got the sentences based on modal verb of can. so the sentence will be made with a structure. This structure will help you to promote your idea to make a lot of sentences with the help of the structure. so instead of, if you want, you can change only the verb. The main verb will be changed to make the sentence. For an example, if you want, if you change the verb play, instead of play you can write sing. So I can sing, என்னால் பாட முடியும். or instead of sing, another verb available there. so okay, I can swim, என்னால் நீந்த முடியும். so your wishes, everything is is having in your hand. so that's why I have created the sentences with possibility. so don't miss the chance to make this sentence using with idea. so through this chart I can make the sentences with the help of can. That's why I have created many sentences, and examples also available continuously. Here you can see. okay, now you see the following example will be given by me. We have to add the infinitive after can. We have to add is very necessary. We have to add. so we have to add, நாங்கள் சேர்க்க வேணும் the infinitive after can. so can ஐ தொடர்ந்து infinitive will be available there. so verb will be available there from this sentence which was given by me earlier. so from these three sentences we can understand subject, first one. Second thing, we have got can, modal verb. I can swim, என்னால் நீந்த முடியும். we can swim well, என்னால் நன்றாக நீந்த முடியும். I can swim well in the river, என்னால் ஆற்றில் நன்றாக நீந்த முடியும். dear students, so that's why we can make a lot of sentences like this. Everything is in your hand, so you can work. and next one, the sentence is there. so after giving the chance, you want to understand where we use can. Can is a modal verb, as well as could, shall, should, and those several modal verbs will be available, and I could bring out the idea to make the possible sentence. So in this way, in the future also, you can make my sentence, and you can follow me what I have told you. So don't worry, dear students. Using with modal verbs, you can make beautiful sentence. Subject plus modal verb plus verb 1, that will be considered to make perfected sentence. So that's why I am giving the chance to understand how can we use the modal verb in the session. Okay, that's why you have, okay, your facial expression tells me you have understood well, because when I explain the sentence, automatically you are writing everything. I understand your feeling. Okay, dear students, now time is going. When I meet you in another time, when I meet you, I will bring out different idea based on your O-level questions. Okay, dear students, for a long time you have got the chance to understand the modal verb example from 1. So can. From this can of modal verb, you have got, you understood a lot. That's why after following this chance, you can see another example. That is not example, this is an activity, exercise. Can you do this exercise immediately? Do you want time? Arrange the words into meaningful sentences. So questions are there. You are going to understand and make meaningful sentences. Okay, immediately I can give the question. Now you see. Okay, now you see, look at the board. Run, can, Ravi, football. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 words are available in the first question. What will you do? What is your duty? Can you say? Do you want time? Okay, good. Now you are going to arrange the words with meaningful sentences, because I earlier explained using with can, which is modal verb. That is modal verb. That using the modal verb, you are going to make meaningful sentences. First, can you arrange? Good. Okay, second, mango, their, mother, eat, my, can. And third sentence, children, English, learn, school, at, can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 words. Can you do, dear students? Good. The next one, next question. With, they, work, can, computer. And last question, postman, letters, the, can, sent. So dear students, I will provide 2-3 minutes. So when I read the sentence, you can make the beautiful sentence based on my structure, which was given by me earlier. Shall we see the answer? So this answer is very important. I will provide the answers. Now you can see. Yes, first one. Run, can, Ravi, to town. Using those words, I have created meaningful sentences. Ravi can run to town. Ravi can run to town. In Tamil, ரவியால் டவுனுக்கு ஓட முடியும். Can mean முடியும். ரவியால் டவுனுக்கு ஓட முடியும். Can you make this sentence? Okay. I like to give 2-3 minutes. You want to arrange and do the activities well. Later, I will check your copy and give the marks also. So time is going with a lovely question. I am going to finish this session. So when I have in another time, actually definitely I will meet you. So don't worry, dear students, there are 5 questions available in your hand. Now you are going to work with the question and bring out the answers. I will wait for your arrival. Clear? Okay, good luck. I will meet you in another time.